Mara is an Oathtaker who has sworn a life oath to protect the twins, Reyna and Eden, the ranking members of the Select. But Mara suffered a terrible injury, and she's dealing with amnesia. She doesn't know who she is or what she is. She doesn't know that there's a special exception that has been made for her and the love of her life, Didnt. To her, he's just a kind man who's decided to help her find her way. Meanwhile, her charges are off on a journey of their own, seeking to discover who they are in this world and what their calling is, but they're missing their protector, Mara. It so happens that her magic allows her to travel from place to place, and in their time of need, though she thought she was but dreaming, she showed up. This is what happens right after her return. Dixon was beside himself. One moment, Mara had been right near him, where she belonged, where he wanted her to return to, the place from whence he hoped she'd never again stray. And the next moment, she disappeared. Mara! He cried. She didn't even know she could travel by magic, yet she'd done just that. Where might she have gone? And gracious Aya, what might befall her there? She didn't know who or what she really was. Great good one. He dropped to his knees. Moisture from the moss-covered forest floor seeped into his pants. Frantically, he looked up again, hoping she'd returned, but he found no sign of her anywhere. Mara! He stood again and then walked to the riverbank. He stopped to watch twigs coast down the waterway before catching on protruding stones and fallen trees along the way. He returned to the site of the former wayfarer's hut. Walking around the massive oak growing nearby, he glanced up into its leafy canopy. Then he turned back to the river. She had been gone for an hour or more. In the meantime, the sun had fully risen. Now birds chirped merrily and squirrels chattered and scurried about. He sat back at the river's edge, at the place from whence Mara had disappeared. He dropped his head into his hands in frustration and cried out yet again, Mara! Then, just as suddenly as she'd vanished, she reappeared in a heap at his side. Rustling to her knees, she put her hand to her head and shook it. Mara? She glanced up. Oh, Dixon, I must have fallen asleep during my watch. I'm so sorry. What if an intruder had come by? What if we'd been harmed? Oh, thank God, you're all. I'm so sorry. Are you all right? Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like I said, I just fell asleep, I guess. She tipped her head. I had a strange dream. He watched her closely. I'm sorry, Dixon. My dreams have been troubling me. She rubbed her head again. So, I came down here to fill our canteens. I figured I might as well get a start on things we needed to do before breaking camp. Her brow furrowed. But then, she looked at him, her eyes narrowed. But then you found me here, didn't you? Look, it's all right. It's not a problem. Dixon! She slapped the ground around herself. Dixon, where are they? Where are they? Where are who? Not who, what? Where are they? Where are our canteens? I brought 2 of them down here to fill. Where are they? He blinked hard and repeatedly. I'm sure you're mistaken. They must be back at the camp. Dear Aya, what might she do if she discovers she traveled magically? That she took the canteens somewhere, and so it seems left them behind. She might insist on knowing more. No, she cried. No, they were right here, around my neck. She slapped her hand to her breast. Her fingertips touched upon the thin leather strap she wore. She pulled it out, recollecting that she'd done the same earlier. Shaking, she stared at the object attached to it, now in her hand. Maybe they fell into the water, he said in an effort to calm her. No, I left them. She stared at him. Then her eyes rolled back and she fell into his arms. She had passed out. Again. 3 full days passed. All the while, Dixon attended to Mara's needs, trying to get as much water down her throat as possible. The whole while she remained as she had after the wildcat had attacked them, entirely still. In her hand she clutched the grut tooth she wore on a leather strap around her neck. It was one she found on the day Rowena died, the day Mara had sworn her life oath to protect the newborn twins, Reyna and Eden. And it was right here, at this place, where Rowena had birthed them, in the wayfarer's hut that once stood in the glen. From a nearby giant oak, Mara had taken down a full pack of grut. Afterwards, and Dixon searched for the teeth in the ground surrounding the building. All that might remain in the land of the living after one of the beasts from Sinespe died, the teeth contained powerful magic. No grut could harm a person who possessed one. Since that fateful day, Mara always wore one around her neck, and thankfully so, as the practice had once saved her life. Dixon barely ate. Most of the time he sat leaning against a tree, holding her in his arms. Occasionally he allowed himself a few minutes of sleep for his dreams to overtake him. Having done just that a short time ago, he awakened in the wee morning hours. Birds sang, chirped, twittered, and cawed. He pulled his beloved closer and kissed her forehead. Just then, she stirred. Mara? Her eyes fluttered. In his relief, he nearly crushed her in his embrace. Then, recollecting he must use care, he loosed his hold and gently put her down on the thick, mossy ground. On his knees, he leaned in. Mara? Her eyes twitched, then slowly opened. Are you all right? Well, water, right here. He grabbed a canteen as he wondered, and not for the first time, where she'd left those she'd taken when she'd magically traveled somewhere 3 days hence. Certainly, she'd left them behind. In the intervening days, he'd searched the area for them, had even checked the bottom of the river for them, but to no avail. Holding the back of her head, he put the canteen to her mouth. At first she had difficulty swallowing, but within minutes was able to do so. She took a long, cool drink. There, are you better now? She nodded. Then she brought her hand up, still clutching the grut tooth. She opened her fingers and looked at the object in her palm. She tilted her head. It's a grut tooth, she said. He smiled. That's right. Again she tried to sit up. Let me help. He placed a hand to the small of her back. We found them. Here. Found what? The grut teeth. He stared at her momentarily, struck silent. How much did she remember? Yes, that's right. Help me up. Careful. He stood and then helped her to her feet. I'm all right, she said, though she teetered. Show me. Show you what? Show me where we found the teeth. His eyes shifted about before settling back on her. All right, it's this way. He grabbed her elbow, steadying her, and then guided her through the brush and into the clearing where the wayfarer's hut once stood. We found them. Right here, in this area. He made a circular motion with his hand. She looked about. One large oak tree caught her attention. She tipped her head as she considered it. Slowly, she approached, touched its bark, and then dragged her fingers along its trunk as she walked in circumference. I was there, she said, pointing upward. Oh? He rubbed the back of his neck. That's where I was when I shot the grut. He smiled. She's remembering. She walked away from the tree and went to where he said they'd found the teeth. She stood quietly. Are you all right? There, right there, she said, gesturing to her side. The hut sat right there. That's right. She turned his way. She closed her eyes, apparently trying to recollect information. It was small. At its base were river rock held together with mud mortar. Moss and ivy covered them. She looked back his way. Yes. It was dilapidated. It looked like it was nearly ready to fall over. She went silent, then suddenly her face registered alarm. No, someone was in there. She held a hand over her mouth. Oh, Dixon, she moaned. The grut. Who are they after? What was I doing here? What happened? He approached but couldn't meet her eyes, uncertain what he should tell her. Someone sent the grut for... He stopped short. He struggled to speak, surprised at the freshness and intensity of his emotions, even after all the intervening years. He swallowed hard, fighting against succumbing to his feelings. Someone sent them for my charge. Oh, Dixon, I'm so sorry I failed. Her eyes filled with tears. Failed? Oh, no, you didn't fail. You took down the grut. He grimaced. Should he say more? At what point did his story with Rowena end and Mara's story as Oathtaker to Rowena and Eden begin? Cautiously, he reached for her hand. It's all right. You did right. What was his name? She ventured. His name? Your charge. Oh, no. My charge was a woman. What was her name? He straightened his shoulders, then exhaled slowly. Her name was Rowena. watching him closely, her eyes narrowed. So Rowena, died then, is that right? Rowena died, yes. He looked away, not trusting what his onslaught of emotion might cause him to do or to say. But the grunt didn't kill him, he added. I'm so sorry, I don't remember her. He smiled weakly. It's all right. I should have done more for her. Now he smiled more sincerely. You did everything for her. Don't ever doubt that. She bit her lip. Did I pass out again? Yes. For how long? 3 days. The same as after the mountain lion attacked us? That's right. She turned and walked away, then stopped suddenly. She got down on her knees, picked up a handful of dirt, then lifted her hand. She opened it slowly, and opened her fingers slowly, then watched sand sift through them and fall to the ground. She gasped. What? It's so similar, but so different. Similar to what? Different from what? The sand in my dream in the desert. You dreamed you were in a desert? Yes. She stood. And isn't this funny? Those 2 young women at the compound, Raina and Eden? Yes, he said. Dear Io. Was she with them? They were lost there. Where? In the desert. What? He willed himself to remain calm. Oh, what do you mean lost there? In my dream, they were lost in the desert. It seemed they were nearly dead when I came upon them, so I gave them our Her eyes darted back her way. I gave them our canteens. How is that possible? What could he do? What could he say? But gracious, Aya, she'd been with them, and they were in danger? His heart pounded, seemed to skip a beat. Well, maybe you dropped them in the river and then dreamed you left them in the desert. No doubt you felt bad about having lost them. I know I would have, and sometimes dreams work that way. Yes, she drawled. I suppose that's possible. Oh, well, where were Raina and Eden? She has to remember, and quickly, if they're in danger. Come on now, do you want to rest longer? Have something to eat? Or are you ready to go? Oh, how he longed to hear her say that she was ready to go so long as he went with her. He held his breath in anticipation. Will she say it? Will she remember? Sure, yes, we can go now. No, she still did not remember.